everyone. I'm Eliza with New Bold Toyota, and I'm here with Dave Stevens, our expert Toyota product specialist, and we are checking out the 2024 1794 Toyota Tundra. This is a beautiful truck, but what other trims are there in the Tundra this year?
So you've got your base SRs, which we don't get a lot of. That's your entry level. A lot of what we do get is SR5s, which is a step up from that, where you just get a little bit bolder interior, a little bit better looking wheels. You can get the same cab configurations on any of them. And of course, you got the 1794, which aligns with the Platinum, which is where you're talking heated seats, ventilated seats, chrome stitching on the 1794. I mean, chrome accenting. You go to the Platinum, it's more of a modern look where you got black and no chrome. So, and then above that, you got the Apex, which is the capstone, white leather, stuff like that.
So why is it the 1794? Why did they decide to call it that?
So that Toyota's really big on heritage and history, right? You talk about Land Cruiser, great cars. We're really stemmed in where we came from and things like that. So the Toyota bought a huge ranch in San Antonio, Texas, and that ranch was established in 1794.
Okay.
So because of that, that's where the factory is that makes this. That's where that comes from. So I love that.
Very nice. So let's look at the different intricate little details Toyota added just to make the exterior of the vehicle pop as you're driving down the road.
So the 1794 is going to appeal to a certain buyer, right? And so this one, you've got the off-road package, but the 1794 is always going to have the chrome accenting. You're also going to have the color keyed fenders. You're going to have this one they wanted with the tow mirrors. So these will actually extend so you can see further behind you.
Very nice.
So that's pretty nice. You also, and we'll see it when we get to the other side, it's got a button in the tail light that you can push that drops the tailgate down. So this has got some really nice stuff. And then there's a lot of accenting on the interior of this truck that really sets it apart from the other trims.
And well, let's check out the interior because I've already been inside and I am ready to go back inside because it is so comfortable.
It's super comfortable.
Well, now we're in the very plush interior. It just getting in, and when you first look at this interior, it just catches your eye immediately.
Yeah, so this is the accenting I was talking about, is the brown leather. It's almost saddlebag covered, right? Which again ties back to that 1794 in the Western tradition. And then, so on the 1794, it's loaded, guys. Here's what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Heated seats, ventilated seats. You've got the 360 camera. You've also got the digital rear view mirror. Toyota's always lagged in tech on their trucks, and that is what some people didn't like. Well, now the new generation, you can't say that anymore, right?
No, just staring at the screen, it's like a small TV in your car. It's right there, and you can see the backup camera, and that way you know exactly what's behind you. And I just love that, like, it's roomy, but yet doesn't feel like how some trucks they just feel like there's nothing, like you're in it, but it's not comfortable. Like, it's hard to find the right word to say it, but it's just not. This kind of engulfs you and makes you feel like you're in a car, but you're in a truck.
Yeah, so that is what this is a lot of Tundra buyers use them for roaming offices, right?
Right.
So the customer that's getting this isn't always necessarily the guy that's going to go take it out on the farm and use it. It can handle all of that. Toyota builds their trucks extremely tough, okay? But it's also for that person maybe that it's not going to get dirty. It's going to be on the pavement most of its life, and that's where that comfort in the design. I mean, the perforated leather on this, if you just feel it,
I know,
it's
right?
straight out of a Lexus. I mean, they've really, really stepped their game up. The 14-inch display. You always on a Tundra are going to have the tow package standard on any trim level because it's a truck, right? So it's got the sway control. You're also going to have your dynamic cruise control. You're also going to have your lane departure warning systems, your blind spot monitors. Toyota's really big on safety, and that carries through on all their vehicles, not just the trucks. Trailer brake control is standard. So these things are amazing.
And it also has something that other trucks don't have. Toyota put the panoramic moonroof in it, which you don't always get in a truck, but a lot of people want it now, so that way you feel more open and you don't feel like you're in this enclosed
Absolutely.
space, and it's lovely.
And that's my favorite feature. The whole back window goes up and down. You can see it in the video. It's what I love about my Tundra. Is the reason I will always have one is that
Hmm.
one feature, because you roll down all four windows, you open the moonroof, put the back window down. It's as close to driving around in a convertible truck as you can get.
Exactly.
So I really love these things. So
And I could definitely see people who are contractors, or like you said, who have to be more on the road with a mobile office. This is the great size, the best size for a mobile office. How many adults could fit comfortably?
five easy. I mean, and we'll get to it in a minute, but the back seat room in this thing, Shaquille O'Neal could fit back there. So this is your 14-inch display. That's got your built-in wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You've got your wireless cell phone Qi charging system. This is your digital rear view mirror. That you have both the camera system and you have the normal. It's also your home link for your garage door openers. You've got a huge 10-inch heads-up display. I know the camera won't be able to pick that up, but it'll show you your navigation turns and stuff like that, and your compass is up there. And then, of course, you've got your heated seats, ventilated seats, both front and rear. You've got the 360 view camera system, which is just a real fancy demo mode, but you can see all the way around the truck. Really impressive tech inside this truck. So that's why people call them a roving office.
All right, let's check out the bed of the truck now.
So you get out of your truck, you come around to the back, you can drop the tailgate from here. There's a little button in this. Some of the upper trim levels will have a step that comes out here automatically. Toyota has been using in the Tacomas for years and years, since
Hmm.
'07, this composite bed. Now it finds
Very
its way
nice.
into the Tundra. No need for a spray-in bed liner. This will never rust out. You can't dent it. You can't crack it. It's
Hmm.
super durable. You also, because it's a TRD off-road, you get the inverter in the back here in the bed of the truck too. No slam tailgate. All Tundras come with the 4-pin and the 7-pin connectors and the factory hitch. And then when you get up on these higher trim levels with leather and everything, you've got the parking sonar and the rear cross traffic alert too. So
Thank you all for joining us for this edition of What's New at Newbold. And make sure you check out the 2024 line of Tundras that we have available. And stay tuned for next time.